Hi everyone, it's Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're coming back, I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, I am a spiritual coach here in New Jersey, in America. And I also do healing. I am a certified life coach. I'm a hypnotherapist. And I'm coming to you through this YouTube channel to spread messages to you from the angels, to channel them, and also to answer any spiritual questions that any of you may have at this extraordinary time. If you're coming back, you know that I've spoken before about the times that we're in and the transition during this time into the 5D energy, or as I prefer to call it, heaven coming to earth fully. The solar system is lining up with this. Past predictions are lining up with this. And even this pandemic lines up with this. That doesn't mean, by the way, that you take it lightly or that you have extra fear. It just means that there is a reason for this. There's a reason for everything that happens, honestly. Sometimes it is a little bit of chance, but we're often protected from that. But right now there is a divine purpose. And you've probably noticed that divine purpose around you. You notice that we're coming together a bit more and that we are really a one world, a global society, because it's impacting everyone. It doesn't care how you voted or what race you are or what your wealth status is. Even though, like me, you may have noticed that some get tested quicker than others. This disease does not care about that. And the markets don't care about it. They are all treating us the same. And so we're in this together. And that was what it was all about. And you notice that some of us, I'm sure, are taking it much better and are being more the helpers than others. But that's all part of the process. You see, we're all transitioning at this time. And some of us are in different states of transition than others. But that doesn't mean that one of you is better than another. It just means that you're at different places along the path. And eventually, we'll all be at the same place. And we'll all have the same abilities. So that leads me to answering the two questions that I've received. The first one is that a lot of you have noticed that you have more weird activity and louder activity happening around you. And you know it's paranormal or supernatural. And it's caused you some concern because you don't know if you should fear it. And you don't know if it's good or if it's evil. So as a medium and also as a spiritual person, I know that we have helpers around us every single second of our lives. And those helpers are our departed loved ones, even those you didn't know. Just because they're connected to you through family and perhaps a mother of yours that they loved or a grandmother of yours that they loved, they're going to be with you. And those helpers around us always are at least 1 to 2 guardian angels, perhaps an archangel or 2, and ascended masters such as Jesus, Blessed Mother Mary, Moses, and also spirit guides to help us with our careers, our life purpose, our relationships, our health. And those spirit guides are normally not people that we knew, but that help mankind at this time because they've grown enough, they evolved enough to be teachers. And so you're part of the group, their group of students that they're assisting. And we have at least 1 to 2 of them as well. So whether you know they're there or not, and they sometimes don't let you know they're there, they're always with you, at least a few of them, at least 1 to 2 of each of them. And when they're quiet, is because the overall will and your will is needing to learn lessons, is needing not to be interfered with, or more even, they're working for you, but they're working behind the scenes. But they're always hearing you. And they're always knowing what you need. Everything you feel, they hear. Everything you say, they hear. Everything you think, they hear. So even if you don't know they're there, they're always right beside you. They're guiding you. They're talking to you when you're sleeping. They're putting synchronistic signs in front of you. They're always guiding according to your will and the will of the highest good. Now, this time, we need reassurances more because we're living in a time of uncertainty and fear more about our own health, about our family, about our friends, about our jobs, our vocations, financially, how we all going to do. So it's such an uncertain time. Of course, they're going to be showing you they're with you. And we want that, don't we? To know that we're not alone. Now their energy, as you are energy and I am energy, they are energy too. So the most prevalent way that they show themselves is through energetic signs, such as wings and noises. I've been getting so many noises around me. I was doing a Zoom yesterday, playing guitar with my friend, and it was like someone was at my bar next to me. I have a little bar. It's got mostly wine, all right? And it was like somebody was enjoying it next to me. And I just said hello to them. Welcome. Enjoy yourself. So all of us are getting more of those signs around us. So extra noises, birds strangely being around you, coins dropping more, touches, senses, knowing, feeling the presence of them around you. That's happening more than ever. Now some of you, a lot of you have asked me, should I fear this? Are these really departed loved ones? Are these good? Is this good? Or is this evil around me? Well, I could say to you that most of the time it's going to be someone who is of God, like a departed loved one, like an angel, like a spirit guide, like an ascended master, that you do not have to fear. But if you have any doubt, if you don't know, then you can always ward them off. You can always get them to be quiet. And here is how. Firstly, ask your angels to surround you. I do this. Angels, surround me. Tell them to protect you. Put them around your home. They're there anyway, but you can always ask for more. Always. Because they're innumerable. There's no blocks to more and more angels being creative. So you're not taking them away from helping others. You can ask for extra protection. The second thing is, and if you're like me, you were raised Catholic, you know prayers. I always say that I may be terrified, but I can always flip out an Our Father or Hail Mary. It's implanted in me. There is absolutely no way I can block it. Say your prayers. It doesn't have to be a formal prayer like an Our Father or Hail Mary. All you have to do is invoke the name of God or Yahweh or Allah, whomever you know. Invoke that name. It is all powerful. It wards off evil. It won't be able to stand it. It'll step away. All right. Third thing, you can put around symbols. If you are Catholic, put around a rosary, put around a cross, put around symbols that are of a higher energy. Fourth, you can always sage. I'm not one that sages a lot, but some people do like to do it. Sage clears out the energy. If you are Reiki attuned, if you're Reiki attuned, you can do Reiki symbols around your environment. Reiki attuned to level 2. Do your Reiki symbols around to clear the energy. These are 5 things that you can do right now to make sure that what's around you in spirit is what you want around you. Now, if you're pretty sure, and as I said, it's likely that it is a departed loved one, just thank them for being there. They're only trying to let you know you're not alone. All right? There's not a huge message that they're really trying to tell you most of the time. And if they do want you to know a huge message, you'll get it in synchronistic signs, including dreams. And most of the time when you dream of your loved ones, it's them. Okay? Even if it doesn't make sense, it's them. Now, another question that I've gotten is, a lot of you are feeling more intuitive right now. You're feeling very psychic. Well done. It's about time. So, How could you possibly at this time, with all this uncertainty about health, maybe some of you aren't well right now and I wish you healing. Uncertainty about work, maybe you're not working right now. Maybe like me, you're trying to get more business in because you have to work more right now through telephone and Zoom. During this time, most of the time normally, it's a time when you would block your intuitive abilities. But we're in an extraordinary time where we are transitioning into 5D energy, and it's going to take still several years. But part of that evolution is all of us becoming psychic. So this is normally happening, and it's overriding all this uncertainty. So what I'm saying to you is that it's part of the natural evolution towards the 5D energy. And all of us are going to become more intuitive, and it's happening for you right now. And well done, that's happening for you with all that's going on. But if you're not getting the psychic upgrade right now, you will. Eventually, all of us are going to be intuitive, be able to communicate with each other telepathically, will be more plant-based, organic, all of those things. Serving each other is the paradigms of our economic system are going to change, and will all be about serving each other fully with less emphasis on what's happening with the stock market and all of that. But that, once again, is not meant to give you fear. It's all towards the better, the greater, a fully integrated, aligned, higher consciousness system. Okay? And so know that. So if what you're going through right now is natural, it's natural. Now, it's important to use it for the higher good. All right? That's the very reason, for all of those of us who hear this, that's the very reason why people like me don't use our intuition to win the lottery or to win at bingo or whatever. We don't use it because it's not for the higher good. It's not what we're thinking about doing. Okay? Could we? Yeah, we get the numbers at times through dreams and through intuition, but it's not where our source is. It's not where our intention is. We're here to serve. Okay? And those of us working from a higher consciousness. And so you, at some point, are also going to be psychic. And it's important to know that it's being given to you as a natural gift, enlarged as a natural gift, so that you can serve each other. So if you feel that you want to help somebody else with it, yes, it's important to do. You're not supposed to force it upon another. Don't be like reaching out to someone at the pharmacy, pushing on your intuitive nudges to them. They have a will, and everyone has to be in a place of receiving. But yes, if you feel called to use it to help others, you're supposed to. All right? And your gut will tell you when that's appropriate and when it's not. But for now, you can use it for yourself. You can use it to tell yourself where you are, that it's going to be all right, what moves you have to make in your life. Is a move good? Is a move not good? Is a job change good? Is a job change not good? So this is the time to be using that higher intuition. Okay? Those are the questions. Now, I want you to pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and I'll give you a moment with your intuition to feel which number is best for you. And I will put eventually the timestamps at the bottom of this video so that it's easy for you just to click to at this time, so you don't have to sit through all of them. Unless you feel that all of them are for you, then by all means, enjoy. All right. I've already shuffled the cards, and the deck I'm using from the angels is the Angels in Abundance cards, because it's just the time it makes sense with everything that's going on. And then I'm going to shuffle another deck for you, which is from Denise Linn, which is the Sacred Destiny cards, just to give you one last card to think about as we leave this video today. Okay, so are you ready? Card number 1 for number ones is the release resentments about money card. And this card, I'm going to put this here. This card means more. Let me put this up so you can fully see it. This card means more than releasing resentments about money. It's also release the worry about money as well. Now, what are resentments? Don't worry about what you're getting, what others are getting. It's one of those things in our world today that I see happen too much. And that is that I don't want somebody else to get what I've worked hard for. You can trust me when I tell you that there is more than enough to go around, and there's also karma. And it may seem that others are getting what maybe they don't deserve or getting more, but everything will always balance out. And nobody is getting anything that isn't out there for all of us, all right? And you want to take care of each other. There is no such thing as an other, all right? Eventually, when we get to that 5D energy, there will be no others. And there's no others now. It is all about your perception, okay? We're all energy, and we're all connected as energy. What you do, what you think, what you feel affects the whole. What somebody else does that you consider an other affects the whole. So you want them to be taken care of. You want them to be kind. You want them to have enough food. You want them to have shelter, because when they don't, their energy will affect your energy and will affect your life. So we want all of us to be in this all together and receiving the same, receiving love, receiving abundance, receiving kindness. Everything you want to receive, you want it for each other as well. And I wanted to say something too that I forgot to add earlier. If you skipped ahead, you might miss this. For those of you who are getting more signs around you, more noises, if it's really something that's poltergeist in nature, that is your energy feeding it, okay? Because we are in times when we're a little bit more, perhaps some of us, a little bit more riled up. So if you're more riled up and your loved ones and your angels are wanting you to know they're there, it's going to be even louder, okay? So do know that if it's scary to you, meditate, calm down, center yourself, get outside and take a walk 6 feet apart from everybody. Listen to good music. Take care of your spirit, because the more you take care of your spirit, the less scary those signs will be, okay? So I forgot to add that earlier, so I wanted to add that in. So this is the time to release resentments about money. Also, release resentments about the position you're in, because it's a learning growth time for us. It's not a time for us to feel bad towards ourselves, to feel bad towards others, to be upset at a employer, to be upset at the Congress, even though it can be very easy. Right at this second, I don't know if it's stopped yet, but right at this second, there is a congressman that wants to stop relief to citizens. And it's just a show. And you think, be human, be human. So we can't have resentments toward that person. We shouldn't resent anyone, even though it's incredibly easy right now. Okay? Watch it, release, live according to your highest self. If you have a problem with someone, turn off the TV, or even better, send them love. Give them love. Don't call them with it. What I mean is energetically, with your thoughts and your feelings, go, I'm going to send you love. I'm going to send you the hug you never got. There you go. A little dose of it, maybe 2 minutes. It doesn't have to be forever. You don't have to be all at once the Blessed Mother or Mother Teresa, but send them a dose of good energy and release the resentments. We're all eventually going to be taken care of. You're going to be all right. Even if it doesn't seem this today, in some way, you will be all right, okay? So number ones, keep that in mind. What the card says, and I want to be able to read it without putting my reading glasses on, is yes. Nope. 1 minute. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting. Yes. But holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. It's true. Instead of seeing money as a tool you can use, instead of resentment, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities about money. Okay? So number ones, oh, pretty, huh? Number ones, keep that in mind. Release your resentments, release your worries, release your knowing and feelings about limitations, because honestly, guys, there's no such thing as limitations. There's more than enough money to go around. Feel abundant, feel good, release the worry, release the resentments, and it will fly into you much sooner than it would have otherwise, okay? All right, it's number ones. I'm going to put this over here. There we go. Put this over down here. Number twos, unlimited ideas. Okay, this card's more for the entrepreneurs. This card is more for those of you who have not been satisfied with your employment. Now's the time to be creative. There are unlimited abilities right now at your disposal to be able to increase your wealth at this time, to increase your pay, to increase your abundance. And if you're not seeing that right now, you just haven't thought about it yet. You're not seeing, well, actually, I want to put it a different way. You're not seeing the opportunities right now that are right there for you. So now is the time to perhaps meditate more. Increase your meditation a few minutes a day, maybe 10 minutes a day, and see what abundant ideas can plop and drop into you in order to, the angels are telling me to say, score that win. All right. So this is a time, actually, a blessed time of you growing, coming up with more ideas, expanding yourself, going outside your comfort zone. And I'm doing that right now. I'm on Zoom earlier than I thought I would be in my career, because I have to be right now. And you know what? I love it. I love it. It actually gives me a sense of more freedom. I'm like, wow, I can actually travel even more now. I can move my residence. I can do whatever I want, because I can come to you as long as I have internet from anywhere in the world at some point. And that is very freeing to me. And so I love Zoom. I still have to dress up because, I'm not cool enough to show up in my pajamas, but this is a growth that I'm going through, and I wouldn't have gone through otherwise. So this is the card for you guys, all right? The opportunities are there, whether you see them or not. Go out of your comfort zone. Ask for help. Meditate. Join networks to give you, I've done it recently. I've joined a network of people to wanting to increase my manifestation tools. And so use the tools that are given to you of manifestation, of using the law of attraction, and use this time to benefit, because it's supposed to be a time of benefit, all right? Put aside as much as you can the worry, the stress, and know this is a time of growth that will upgrade you, and you'll end up making more money, attracting more abundance later, and probably within this current year. Okay? So let me read this card if I can. All right. Let me see. I had to breathe. Thanks, guys, for letting me. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Whether you know it or not, it is. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Okay? Use your ability to tune in. This is a time of growth. Heaven wants you to come out of this better than when you went into it. It's all divine, so use it. You're not alone. They're waiting to guide you. Thank you, number 2s. On to number 3s. Your card is partnership. Partnership. Kind of similar to number 2s, but a little bit more active, a little bit more action involved. So with number 2s, if you heard it, it's more of a time of growth and learning and then implementing. It's a time of growing your being, your mind, your intuition, in order to get ready to implement it, to that will eventually lead to more growth in abundance, higher income, etc. But this card is more about taking action to couple up with people, to partnership with people. So it's more of an action card for you, all right? And the card says, allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So 3s, you're actually receiving help right now in a way that others are not. Where the number 1s have to release resentments to receive it. Number 2s are getting ready for the help. Number 3s, you're now receiving it. So this is a yes to any calls that you've gotten or any requests that you've gotten to partner up. Use your intuition, of course, but say yes to it. Perhaps you're supposed to reach out to partner up with people at this time. Do it, all right? This is a time where you're in it with others to increase your life, to increase your livelihood, and to increase your wealth, to increase your health. Use the partnerships. Also, partner up with your community. Yesterday, so beautiful, yesterday, the elementary school teachers did a parade of cars through my neighborhood, and the students who were being homeschooled went outside with signs for their teachers. It was so beautiful. It made me cry. That's a partnership. It was, and the local police force started the parade and ended the parade. Much like a parade. That was a partnership between teachers, community, and parents. That's what we're talking about. This is the time to do that. Not only in an emotional way and an inspirational way like yesterday's parade, but also in a way of increasing your wealth, increasing your well-being, increasing your just feeling good, your calm, okay? This is the week to do that for you. I feel that some of you, number 3s, are nervous about doing it. So this is a card to reassure you that that's all right, and to also inspire you and to kind of move you to do it more, all right? So do it more if you haven't been doing it, because it's the key. It's the key for you at this time to increase the benefits of your life, all right? So now I'm going to go and I'm going to take a card or more from the Sacred Destiny card from Denise Linn. These cards are beautiful too. You see the back of the cards. Beautiful. It's like heaven. So I'm just going to shuffle these right in front of you right now. Here we go. And I'm just going to pull 2. I'm going to do 3. I'll pull 3. These are just to leave you with a message today, to ponder as we part from each other for now. All right. First card. What do the angels want you to do at this time? The card is embracing. Sorry. I was getting itchy nose when... Are you guys talking about me? I always get an itchy nose when I come on. Embracing. my sense is that the angels want you to embrace the times. All right? There are things in your control and there are things out of your control. What's in your control is your perspective, how you are feeling, how you are dealing with it. All right? Embrace what's happening. Don't fight against it. Don't get angry about it. Don't try to break the rules right now. Don't, guys. See? Don't hold the parties. All right? I'm very careful about what I'm doing right now. And it's very important to be very careful, but I'm not paranoid at the same time, all right? I had to go out yesterday to pick up my taxes, all right? I had an appointment scheduled. We kept our space as much as we could. But, that was, I don't, did I have to? I don't know, but I kept the appointment, so I'm second guessing that. But any other time that I'm going out, it's for essentials, okay? And I'm playing it by ear about seeing clients in person because, I'm not seeing groups, but one-on-one, it has to be a comfort level. And right now, it's completely my appointments, telephone, and Zoom this week, and next week as well. And so, at least for the present time. So it is about embracing the environment and not fighting against it. If I were fighting against it, I'd say, I'm going to see you in person. I'm not going to do Zoom. I'm not going to do telephone, or I'm not going to prefer telephone, or I'm going to, not a lot is open around me, but maybe I'm going to host a gathering in my backyard or something like that. And so no, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm respecting. Embrace the times, but also embrace that this is a time of growth. And so use this time of growth, as we talked about, to read, to add to your business, to network, to think of creative ways to earn income, to put aside maybe the pride that you've had in the past and ask for help if you need it, to check on your neighbors, to help those who are stuck at home, to run to the store for them, to run to the pharmacy for them. Embrace, all right? Because the sooner you embrace, the sooner we'll all get through it, okay? Card number 2. The angels want you to voyage. I love this card. Look at that. Ocean. So here's what I think they mean by this card. This, as I told you, is a path. It is a divine time. It is a transition. It is a transformation time. This is a voyage towards a deeper, greater time. Okay? And I'm not talking about deep state stuff because that's out there. Though maybe an inkling sometimes if that is truth. For the large part, we have to make sure that we're of a good frame of mind. And so the voyage is the voyage from now, from the past to now to that eventual change in our times. So this is a voyage. It is moving. Eventually we will be back in school. We will be back at our work. We will start to grow our economy again. So move along with the voyage. Enjoy the current, all right? Keep the seas steady. You're going to be all right. Know it is movement. We're not stuck. It's not always going to be this way. It will change, okay? And the last card today, the angels want to leave with you. Of course. Community, guys. There it is. Beautiful butterflies. Butterflies is one of the signs that my maternal grandmother gives to me when she wants me to know she's near. She does other things too. She likes birds as well. Community. While the butterfly means freedom, which is why our loved ones in heaven use it, this is really a time of coming together. We're coming into a time where community is the number one most important thing. Not ourselves individually, not our government, not wealth, not banks, not anything. We're all going to be a global community. And so Heaven wants you to concentrate and know it's truly about community, and do what you're called on to do to help each other. If you can sew, make masks. As I said, check on each other. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. Whether you feel affected by it or not, you're in it with us. All right? So concentrate on a community and being the best part of the community as much as you possibly can. All right, guys? Thank you so much for joining me for this message, for this YouTube. I don't want to call it a weekly angel message, because even though I am working more from home and most from home right now, I have more work to do. And so believe it or not, I don't have more time. But I do want to be on with you guys, and I do want to come on more because I do enjoy this, and I hope you do as well. Please, if you do like it, please give me comments. If you want to donate to keep the videos coming, that is so very welcome. I'll put the donation link below. It is paypal.me/Serenity Harbor. And also, if you want your own personal channeled angel, spirit guide, or ascended master message, you can order that on my website, which is lisahop.com. And that also will be below. You just hit the schedule appointment button. Or if you want to, please follow me on Facebook under Lisa Hop, Lisa M. Hop, Spiritual Coach and Medium. You can book now, and you can book a channeled message. You just do it normally. You just go to the email sessions products category to book your appointment. I'm also available, by the way, as I've told you, for Zoom and telephone appointments. There are different coupons right now there's a $25 coupon right now for the longer appointments, the $60 and the 90-minute appointments, but there's also 15-minute appointments, 30-minute appointments. Check it out, lisahop.com, okay? So thank you again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was interesting. I wish you, you say this, it's definitely casual. I wish you continued wellness. I wish you happiness. I wish you anything that you need right now, in the way of help, assistance, support to get through this time. Remember, we're all in this together, all right? Many blessings, and I hope to be back with you shortly.